bro. So look, so we gonna go back and watch this and really pay attention to what the fuck going on for real, chat. So y'all can understand where I'm coming from. So fight start out, right? We got a 12 round fight. I'm going against a Ryan Garcia. Now here's how I set everybody up that I went against, bro. So one person chose the weight class and the other person got to choose the first fighter pick. Everybody knew that I loved using Ryan Garcia. So not only did Uncle Talent take my Ryan Garcia, the last person I went against before that took my Ryan Garcia too. I want y'all to choose Ryan Garcia. I'm not sure if it's George or Jorge Linares is a better pick than Ryan Garcia. That was the setup. I set him up. Watch. Watch how you're not going to see any of that decent shit, bro. Well, not decent. You're not going to see these punches just missing. Watch. Just watch.
Versus number 7C.
Number 1C versus number 7C.
Here we go.
Body shot.
Matter of who can win not once, but twice. We see Uncle Talent using the Ryan.
The game seemed faster here. Am I tripping or does this seem faster? What's the game faster? Or am I tripping? Like the jab and the crosses came out faster? Am I tripping?
He must have had the second choice.
Look at that.
Of the fighter. Well, Pryoxis on the right side. Known before to get the knockout power where Jorge Linares chose the weight class. Feeling very comfortable with what he wants to do. So here we go. The filling out process. We can learn
both of those hit my block.
lot about what they want to do, but you're already seeing the hooks from Uncle Talent.
But you see, there's that where is the missing punches? Where is it at? It's not here.
Yeah, I like what
body shot.
we're seeing here from Uncle Talent. And Pryoxis lands that left hand, solid left hook. Seeing a lot of Linares.
What happened, bro? What happened, bro? What happened? What happened, bro?
I'll be real with that. But what we're seeing right now coming from Uncle Talent's side, he's doing good. It's very open feeling out process.
Look at that. That boom.
Starting off very strong. I like that, those body hooks that are landing in between shots from Pryoxis as well. Good stuff. And now he's standing and he is fighting to maintain the
look.
Lancing left hook lands flush for Pryoxis.
And this is the game plan, right? You see Pryoxis, we know that he can turn it up on a dime if he wants to. But he's going to try to be as patient as possible and find his opening. Meanwhile, Uncle Talent, there's a reason why he's
like, bro, it's crazy watching this back. Ryan jab missing a little.
Able to put the pressure, able to change people's game plans.
Bro, I ain't seeing it.
So what can he
I'm not seeing it.
change it up against
Listen to the punch. It's hard to listen to the punches.
The ultimate test, the ultimate king of kings when it comes to the tournament and the number 1 seed. Can he possibly work on that jab, work on those hooks, work the body more than Pryoxis? That's going to be the very telling thing as we're getting closer and closer to the end of the first round.
And that was a very exciting first round and a little telling. I mean, it shows that.
This is crazy, man. Granted, this this isn't the best looking, but bro, it's the punches landing that's getting me. It's the punches landed that's getting me, bro.
This fight very dirty. A difference that we're seeing here with Pryoxis having his health actually dropped down by 6% and gaining back that, but his stamina, of course, always at 100, always trying to keep that high stamina game going. And what we're seeing here from Uncle Talent is that he's being successful at playing footsie a little bit as well. I mean, he's taking a little bit out of Addict 85's book. And he's starting to land some shots.
Yeah, well, to see already a couple seconds after the second round starts, so far both guys are very good.
Look at that hook, body hook.
Body uppercut.
That was a body hook.
Into the digging of the ribs.
Yeah, he dug
Uncle
into
Talent.
Oh yeah.
God, call them chilies because those baby back ribs are going to be hurting later tonight.
Even I don't know if y'all you seen that his head even turned. Watch this. Watch his head turn. I hit him with a hook. Watch his head turn.
Ryan Garcia working working.
Look the head.
A little bit outside, a little bit.
Look, watch the head turn. Watch this. I'm gonna hit him with a hook. Watch the head.
Are gonna be
You see his head? His head just did that.
hurting later tonight, but so far, Ryan Garcia working a little bit outside, a little bit different movement. We're not gonna
Again.
see the that we saw from Fight Night's Finest previous matches before. This is a whole different ability. You're gonna see movement. You're gonna see leaning.
Again.
You see the hooks coming up from Pryoxis, so you already know the game plan. Start fast, start heavy, get these rounds locked in.
Yeah, that definitely is the game plan here. Now you're seeing some shots. I like the jabs that Uncle Talon's trying to land here, and Pryoxis
Like,
is trying to be a bully and pressure forward, not allowing any of the distance to be dictated by Uncle Talon. That's why we're seeing him control the center of the ring. He's pushing forward here. Good jabs and then, ooh, nice 1-2, and then a lead hook.
I can say it looks a little robotic and stuff, but that could have been fixed. That could have been fixed, bro. That could have been fixed.
Land successful from Pryoxis.
It's just a little bit of that dirty boxing, right? You go so close to your opponent's face, and then you just like trying to make it muddy, not trying to be predictable with your striking, that it's hard to see where it's coming from, so you don't have an ability to block high or block low. Right now, Uncle Talon seems like moving back, he's going to try to keep his round blocked, but this is only the second round. He has 8 more rounds to go right after this, or 10 more rounds.
The punches are, you're not seeing the ghost punches, really. You're not seeing the missed punches.
That's going to say with Pryoxis. He can use more to damage his opponent.
Yeah, and I think so far Pryoxis has been very competitive with the body as he's coming around, as you can see there. He circled to his right, and Pryoxis recognized that, and he landed a lead hook. That was a really nice combination with another lead hook lands up top, and this is hook off and drive. And that's a straight and a lead hook landing from Uncle Talon. He does a good job there.
He does a very good job there, but you need to watch out for the punches. And punches are coming out of the way from Uncle Talon, doing such a great job of moving away after he gets some success punches.
You want to know why things look so weird? I'm gonna be honest. You don't want to know why a lot of the stuff looked weird. It's because of recovery frames. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing because everything snaps back. It snaps back in, instead of it being framed out to where it snaps across out, and then the recovery frames just snap back to your original position, so it looks really glitchy. Just watch it.
Pryoxis, no slouch.
Look, you see the hook? Look at the lead hook.
Will answer the call every single time.
Look. Let me show you what I'm talking about so you can really understand exactly what I mean. I'm gonna go back 5 seconds. It's the recovery frames which make it look weird. I'm gonna slow it down even the slowest it can go. Right? Watch this. Boom. This is the hook. It snaps back too quick, bro. I threw the hook and then this is 0.5 speed, so you're gonna fucking see it go back, but in real speed, it's just fast as fuck. See that body hook right there? Look at this. Look. Body hook. I'm not a fan of how hard he's winding this back, but look, body hook, it lands, and I would need to bring it back, right? Watch how it go snap, snap. It goes snap, and then it looks very robotic.
Every single time, but needs to watch out for those hooks because he will answer with a body shot. Has his opponent on the ropes a little bit, for him to move out and maneuver towards the center. Oh, but a nice, just the intricate details of sliding, leaning a little bit, avoiding the punch, and able to get the counter. And now Pryoxis is a little bit on the back foot.
Yeah, he is. And now here's another story to mention. Pryoxis has a win over Uncle Talon already, won by decision. So I mean, this is a run back opportunity for Uncle Talon as well, for him to get that back. And Pryoxis, obviously wants to show why he's champion and he.
Huss. Run that back.
Gets that back. And Pryoxis, to show why he's champion, and he does that by landing a jab, landing a shake of the body, and another lead hook up top, and he's continuously landing that lead hook successfully.
And one thing I'm worried about, you saw it again, the power shots from Ryan Garcia, from Uncle Talon, are missing. And that leaves an opening for Pryoxis. So when he sees that, it's like, okay, dinner time. I'm gonna eat and just hit your.
This is a like crazy just looking back at it. This was early access.
Power strikes, but it just seems like he's not like leading up with something, then go for the power.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. You see, like right there, he threw another power straight. I think
And you're not. I'm not sure if power punches were in the game at this time. I'm not. I believe they were, but you don't see power punches much because they wasn't as strong, which forced people to depend on actually boxing more instead of depending on the power punch more.
I think he's trying to get comfortable with that. Not too sure what the game plan of that is, but he misses 2 hooks there. I think he would be beneficial. It would be benefit from going to the body, with, like we just saw there. Body hook there, and that landed. Then a little bit more jabs. 96, 90.
I had a lot more. The stamina was cracked here.
A little bit more stamina did Pry. Yeah, and this is interesting to me because once again, we're seeing that Pryoxis' game plan may visually be looking appealing, but the judges are understanding a little bit more than what we do. Maybe that's
fuck them judges, bro. I know what I'm doing. Let me work.
But the company box says 29-28 in favor of Uncle Talent using Ryan Garcia. And mind you, whoever wins this one is not the champion just yet. It is a best out of 3. So Pryoxis or Uncle Talent, whoever loses this one, will have the immediate run it back situation, and then barring both guys win it.
My game plan, a lot of the matches, my game plan was to utilize the left hook. I would like to left hook you to the head or left hook you to the body. You're gonna see that a lot from me in these matches.
Undisputed grand finale.
I use my jab, my straight, or you know, the cross.
Using all of that energy, and now he's getting hit every single time he's lunging. Do you think that's a viable strategy of going back to the diagonals?
I mean, it's a viable strategy, sure, but you have to be unpredictable. Otherwise, you're just gonna.
Now look at how he used movement to make me miss punches. This isn't because my punches just missed. Watch him use movement, which made my punches miss. Watch this.
I mean, it's a viable strategy, sure, but
look. I stepped off. I missed because I punched where he was at. Granted, you think about it like, bro, I wouldn't punch then. But again, boom. I miss here.
But you have to be
I missed there because he's still circling. And I didn't reposition.
Otherwise,
I missed there. I don't reposition. And boom, he lands that jab on me. What happened to that, bro? What happened with using your feet to set up punches, bro?
Gonna leave yourself wide open. But look at that, making Pry look kind of like a fool there, just continuously circling and made him miss 3 shots. And now Pry is like, oh, you're gonna circle like that, I'm gonna throw some body shots to you. It's reacting to those moments like this. That's golden from Uncle Talent, but Uncle Talent is not capitalizing and landing counter shots when he's making Pryoxis miss. If you see that your opponent is missing all these shots, you need to be prepared by keeping your hands down and throw some good shots to counter him like that. See, he's making him miss, but he's not making him pay. That's the thing.
And that's a very big difference because you can make anybody miss, but hey,
look how I got that. Hey, look how I got that bow on that back foot. I got that bow on that back foot. Look, I got that bow on that back foot.
We'll have to find out. But so far, 30 seconds left in the 4th round, approaching closer and closer to the midway point of this first game 1 of the best of 3 matchup. And so far, the right hook, the left hook for Pryoxis. Black Age being a little bit low. You see, adding 85. Excuse me, Uncle Talent. Think about the last match.
Already beat Addict 85.
Doing such a nice job.
Yeah.
Getting those lunges in. He just needs to
that body hook was clean. That body hook was clean.
You gotta capitalize. If you're making your opponent miss, make them pay, man. It's as simple as that. You gotta get that. You gotta get that countering style together.
I'm telling you, Linares has such good animations. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't play him enough, and I look back at him here, but people, but oh my gosh, bro, I don't want to sound like a freaking broken record. I'm too old to be drinking out the carton. What am I, pour a glass? I'm a grown man, bro.
And I like, look at that sequence right there. 2 shots to the body block and then the head block by Uncle Talent. That was very smart. And now you see Pryoxis landing a little bit more of the body. He also ate a left hook to the head and
yeah,
returns to defender. Yes, you did, sir.
Look at that, bro.
Yeah, and with 2 minutes left into this 5th round, you have to think that even though Uncle Tom's getting hit into the body, he has some movement. He has some movement. He's able to land the hooks. And
Ooh.
oh my God! Perfect precision plus timing equals possibly a knockdown. Oh, so close.
Oh my gosh, bro. What happened, bro? What happened? Just looking back at this shit, bro. Even I don't even know if that like that whole morphing animation thing that went on, I don't even know if that's in the game anymore. Like, watch this.
Hit into the body. He has some movement. He has some movement. He's
Boom.
able to land the hooks.
Boom.
And oh my God! Perfect precision plus timing equals possibly a knockdown. Oh, so close. Just needed
Very
one
good
more
defense,
body
Uncle
shot.
Talon.
And
Very
now
good.
that changes everything for Uncle
Ooh.
Talon. Pryoxis is smelling like a shark. The blood is in the water. Can he capitalize? He has plenty of time to make it work.
Well, you were just
Catch and shoots were in the game here as well. If you noticed, we were getting counters. You'll see the counter flashes, and those are usually happen when you get the catch and shoot.
saying before, is the diagonal movement, you know, is it wise? I mean, and that's the example when it's not wise, right? He get caught like that, and he's lucky that he didn't just get landed on the campus. Campus, not campus. It's not a school. But the thing about this is that you got this man coming. The thing about this is that you got.
He stepped off, made me miss. Look at this, beautiful. Boom, 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 boom.
And that was making him pay. That's a good usage of it. But again, the left hand scores from Pryoxis with a hook. And this is going to be the story of this fight unless we start to see a change here. And now there's another jab that lands from the counter. And Pry is not letting off the gas pedal, is pushing forward and being very pressured. That was
boy, he did it again.
Good counter from Uncle Talon.
Bro, look at this, bro.
Round from Uncle Talon. That is what he needs to do after answering the call, after getting rocked a little bit. Very close on the precipice of getting knocked down, actually. It could have been a 10-8 round, but he might have just got it back. While Pryoxis knows that he has an opportunity. He has a chance. He's been working on the head so much that he can go to the body now. And you see him at the halfway mark. Round 6.
This version of Undisputed, I need it back, bro.
Got him in the corner, and that's where...
Like, we could, in this lead, there was, because the lead body uppercut was abused. The body uppercut was abused, so you didn't see it much because it was something that you could get disqualified for.
He is moving forward.
You could use the lead body uppercut, I understand that, but you couldn't do it too much because you would get fucking disqualified for it, bro. Watch this. Huss.
Got him in the corner, and that's where he wants to do most of his striking. But again, Talent doing such a nice job with the movement, but you don't have movement when a left hook hits you in the
There goes a power body shot.
Yeah, I like that. Uncle Talon just realized that Pry was leaving his hands down, and he started throwing some shots at the head to get Pry thinking, you don't want to walk forward. I'm not going to let you just walk forward into me, Uncle Talon said.
Are we going to update? I don't know.
You better put your hands up, or I'm going to make you eat these jabs. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel this leather on your face. You better get your hands up. And so Pry did, and now they're fighting at a very nice distance between one another. And what we're seeing here is that Uncle Talon is starting to try to find a rhythm there, and trying to use that diagonal movement to make some openings. And now Pryoxis is also in loose footwork. Oh no, never mind. He was there for a second. It's one of those weird animations. But anyway, point being, now Pryoxis is really putting on the pressure, controlling and maintaining the center of the ring, and he is landing consecutively that lead body hook. Keep an eye on that. And now he's throwing out combinations up top. We are down to 45 seconds, Kingston.
Yeah, and again, this is like the situation where he's not giving him any quarter, just following him. Just
Be gone, Nate.
Like on a rope.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just walking him down.
Striking, and every time Uncle Talon is trying to move back, Pryoxis is right there in the middle with another strike, with another jab. And see, when he gets to the corners, that's where you have to be really careful and watch out, because those dodges will. every time he does those double lunges,
Nice.
it gets me really scared that he might get rocked again.
Power shot.
Body shot. That was a power shot from Pryoxis.
Yeah.
And you
Hey.
right. But here's the thing.
I'm telling you, bro.
Who was up? And it's Pryoxis. He took it back. The last 3 rounds were all him. We were at 58 to 56. And now Uncle Tell.
Look. Oh my God. Look at the body work. Look at the body work, bro. Watch this. Huss. Watch this. Huss. Huss.
Now Uncle Tell needs to find a new game plan.
Yeah, I mean, and standing in front of Pryoxis when he's whipping body hooks at you and uppercuts is not that game plan. You don't want that at all. That's going to end up with you on
Oh my
canvas.
goodness.
Not canvas,
Power body.
canvas. Jesus.
We're going to school here with lessons in wordplay, but right now the play is in the ring because Pryoxis landing nice straight, just walking his opponent down, being patient, but the hooks. Do you think it's out of reaction from Uncle Talon? Every time he sees Pryoxis close, is he trying to land punches so he could just get away?
Yeah, I mean, it would scare me if somebody was just standing in front of me to like get away and start mushing them right in the face. I mean, you know, but overall, you also don't want to, for lack of a better word, bullied. And that's what you want to do. And it also leaves you openings. Yeah. Look at Friday there. Being like, oh, that was nasty.
Come on. Look. I'm getting. Hey, it's time. I'm getting that. Getting dirty. Getting grimy.
I mean,
Come on.
It pays to be aggressive, but it also, what is it? You live by the sword, you die by
Come
the
on.
sword kind of a situation. But Fry's doing really good.
Exactly right. And one thing I'm seeing is that both guys are trying to fight with their swords right now. Center of the ring.
Come on.
With power as Uncle Teller was able to get a shot. But Pryoxis answering the bell, answering some shots of his own, using all of that stamina as much as his possibility he can. Oh, the power shot whipping. Tries to go for another one again. Pryoxis.
He getting tired. I can see it. Fry, he getting he's getting tired. Fry, he's getting tired.
This is what the finale is all about, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely, and Uncle Talon is not going to let this opportunity go to waste. The block of health of Pryoxis is getting a little lower, and we're seeing that Uncle Talon is starting to land consecutively when there's openings, and he's been throwing body shots at Pryoxis, and he lands 2 of them with Pry like this. I mean,
Oh my goodness. Come on, Pry, get to work.
Screw that kid indeed. But round 8, we're seeing. I was gonna say, Pryoxis is in his rhythm right now. He is in his bag. But you can also say the same for Uncle Talon. Even though he might be down on the scorecards, he still gets some punches. He still gets some strikes. This is very much what you want to see. Someone who's an underdog, fighting against the current, fighting against the waves of a #1 seeded player, trying to find his way to the championship, actual live championship. While Pryoxis trying to make his way through, but with a power shot like that, he gets hits to the body.
Yeah, is Pry trying to pry open his opponent so he can get a victory? I mean, that might be the case. Yeah, point being right now is that
Huss.
is getting caught with.
Come on, man.
But he's also not afraid. I think the big thing though is that Uncle Talon should, minorly, push forward and stop allowing him.
On
the outside of the ring.
Yeah, wait. Did y'all see that double uppercut animation? Did y'all see that?
And
we're just looking at the old version of the game. Look at that double uppercut. That was clean. He went, whoosh.
Talon should
watch.
Minorly push forward and stop allowing himself to be on the outside of the ring. Just start moving forward and using that. But like you see the backing up. When he backs up, he's giving about 2-3 steps. Maybe make it 1 step. Back up a little bit. Throw the jab. You know what I mean? Now we're in the center of the ring. Back up a little bit. Don't back up so far.
I feel like I need to have like a freeze frame. Like I need to go back to the VOD on YouTube and just see like every little frame of what they're doing and dissect it, because they're going at like such an unbelievable pace for a championship fight.
Really good.
Yeah, and like the left hooks, the straights, the 3-hit combinations that are coming from Pryoxis, he's going in there. And
I knew he was gonna throw that hook. Look, I knew he was gonna throw that hook. Look, I go and I just lean right here, right on the glove.
Saying, I'm obliging. I'm staying here. I'm not moving back as much. With 30 seconds left in this 8th round, you have to think. Body shot. Oh, good 3-hit combination from Uncle Talon. Pryoxis trying to go through. 15 seconds left. Halfway. Power. Body. hurting. Everything is going down. Who is going to get the capitalization of this round? We will see. Body, hooks, coming in for Pryoxis. Utilize that stamina. And to the AFL. Both guys obliging in some technique, if you will, with the swelling onto Pryoxis. Left side a little bit more hurt than the right side. Very interesting to play out.
Man, right. Yeah, and Prize, he's opened up the round again, just like he did in the previous round with those 2 body hooks as he's patching Uncle Talon standing still. Uncle Talon again. Now look at this. Now he's got him because he's stood
I think I started trolling. I started twitching on him.
And this is a big thing.
He thought he was gonna knock me down.
He needs to be careful.
Oh, he did it again! He did it again!
I'm about to tweet. Look, I'm tweaking again. I ain't worried about that, Rock.
Go after the king. You cannot miss this opportunity.
Look.
The movement from Pryoxis to not escape death, not once, but twice in the same damn round.
Come here.
Oh, but the block gauge is low. Block gauge is low.
I'm not worried about my block gauge. Probably not worried about that block gauge. Good work, Pry.
Undisputed's finest, Fight Night's finest.
Come here.
Starts to come back during these later rounds and gets crazy rocks. Now Pryoxis is aware.
Pryoxis not worried about that, bro. Lennar is, bro. We good. Come on, man.
Maintain the center of the ring anymore.
This round is too damn long for Pryoxis. He needs to get out there and reset, but he's
no, I don't. What are you talking about?
Suffer through the hooks, through the pain, through the tenacity of Uncle Talon with an underdog mentality, trying to find his way back. Under 1 minute to go in this ninth round. Excuse me. We're gonna get the
come on.
Oh, but the power counters from the body from Pryoxis.
Yeah, Pryoxis still in this fight. He did get rocked twice, but that right there has made him aware that he needs to be careful.
Come on.
That was nasty. 2 shots to the body and ending it off with the left hook up top. That's great from Pryoxis.
Very great indeed. Meanwhile, Uncle Talon obliging into the destruction, into the chaos. Wants to fight, gets a nice hook with a power. 5 seconds to go in this 9th round. Not taunting, but gagemanship.
Come on, bro.
With his opponent.
Come on, man.
Tell us what the CompuBox prediction scores is, and it's 86 to 85 in favor of Uncle Talon. Buckle your seatbelts, people.
He tying. He
ride.
tying like I ain't finna put belt to his ass.
That's incredible.
He tying like I ain't finna put belt to his ass.
I don't know if you guys heard the gong. I have a sound board. But anyway, I hope that was for me, not so much as you. But Uncle Talon really is showing that the underdog story of the season with this performance. He's doing a wonderful job, and he definitively won that last round. Now Uncle Talon is becoming a lot more loose on his feet. And Pryoxis is returning back to what was winning him, what he thought was winning him prior to this, and he's maintaining the center. But we have 3 more rounds left, and Uncle Talon hasn't seemed to land anything very strong. Pryoxis' defense is very tight right now. But Uncle Talon is here. He's game, and he's throwing his shots. He's still in this fight.
And we also have to entertain the idea that if this match goes to a draw, would the second matchup be for it all? That's something that we need to also remind our audience that if it's a draw and it's a best of 3, do both people get 1 and 1? Because with 1 minute left, you can cut the tension with a knife, and both guys are going for it. But it's hard to cut them loose and see who is better than the other. Both guys going for it.
Come here.
This is like a microcosm of what these fights have been for both these competitors. Both punches, both landing, both in their back with the movement. It's just so good.
Come on.
They have the movement. They're doing some good movement.
And also, we want to talk about Limitless Trolls. Thank you so much for the raid. We welcome you guys for the ESFL Undisputed Grand Finale Tournament. I'm posting content loosely. Alongside me is the color analyst.
By the way, he was doing a whole lot of back foot fighting. He was doing a whole lot of back foot fighting. I'm trying to give him a fight.
1 round. We don't know after this score, but Pryoxis, the number 1 seed, is trying to make sure that the number 7 seed doesn't get the upset and make it 1-0 in his favor. So right now, penultimate round. Let's see how it goes. And already starting off with some vicious body shots.
Yeah, and Pry is pushing forward and sticking to his game plan and doing a really good job finding some openings. Uncle Talon lands that lead hook right there as he circles over to his right, and he lands another hook. I think this is where Uncle Talon should be more comfortable like he was in that previous round and start to push forward like he was before. I mean, you got Fry. You know he's going to stand and fight and engage with you. That's what got the rocks.
Come here.
Oh, that was nasty.
Come here. Come here.
Oh, another body.
Oh, that was a power shot. Man, he threw up his lunch. That was nasty. That hurt him.
Do we have a bucket on standby? Because I feel like with all these body shots, someone's going to definitely bomb their lunch. Because right now, mom spaghetti time. Both guys don't want to leave it to the judges, but you don't want to be careless where you get hit with a rock and then it's a 10-8 round. It's just all a matter of the inches, the details. Who was going to perfect it rightly? And you see a left hook from Uncle Talon forcing his way through.
Come on, Pra.
Pryoxis obliging and wants to go to the body. And now he's taking a step back while Uncle Talon's being more of the aggressor here with 1 minute to go.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I would expect to see from Uncle Talon, knowing that the
Come here.
said you were up 1 round. As of right now, you don't know if Fry just
Come here.
Oh, boy! You can assume he might be at this point because now he's pushing forward and he's looking to get a knockdown.
Come here.
Very good defense, just like it was previously.
Come here.
He got locked earlier in this fight
Body.
from Uncle Talon. That is exactly what you expect to see from somebody.
I don't know what he doing that time for.
The first ever inaugural ESFL Undisputed Championship. It's going to go to your house. You're going to take it to the laundromat. You're going to take it to the club. You're going to wear it. And that's what these guys are fighting for. $50 in a dream. And this is what we got. And we are coming close.
Ooh, step back right here. Come on, bro.
Is on deck. Actually, it's right here.
Last round.
Yeah, they don't care. They just
We
want to
saw
get it.
2 rocks go on the face of Pryoxis. Uncle Talon got hit with the rock last round. You have to assume Pryoxis won that round possibly. So now, with everything unknown, is it a tie? Did Pryoxis get 1 more round to clear his name? This is where you don't want to leave any doubt in the contest. Because going down 1-0 with a championship on the line is very scary. Again, Uncle Talon using Ryan Garcia on the left side. Pryoxis, the number 1 seed, using Jorge Linares on the blue side. Good lunging away, going to side, trying to get him outside of the corner. 2 minutes remaining. How do you see this playing out for the last minute?
I see it playing out as it is, right? You're going to get Pryoxis pushing forward. He obviously understands Compi Box has revealed that he could potentially be behind, so he's going to continue to go forward. I would expect that Uncle Talon would have been a little bit more aggressive, but I guess after he got rocked, that really does deter your forward momentum. However, as I digress, and we are halfway through the final round in this boxing match, Uncle Talon still has a chance here. Uncle Talon can get a good counter, and get some good shots going over, and this would be something that is worthwhile and could work for him.
Come on, Pra.
He is, as we come to the last minute, it seems like he's just on his pedals.
He's how you know he didn't want to fight for real, bro. He didn't want to win. He didn't want to win. Look at him. He on the back foot too tough. He don't win it more than I do, bro.
Moving a little bit forward, knows what the task is at hand. Tries to work the body a little bit, but the movement from Uncle Talon working so well. Trying to find his right opening. Avoids the left hook. Left hook's coming in abundance from Pryoxis with 15 seconds left. Landing perfectly towards the body. Can Uncle Talon find a way to get some answer back? He doesn't want to lose this round. The judges will leave it into their decisions. Good 1-2.
Come on, man. He didn't want it for real, bro. Get my dub.
Will go to Pride.
Come on, man. I seen that scorecard after 9.
1-0.
Ain't got to work. I guarantee I won 10, 11, and 12.
I think he clean sweep in 1 of the 3 rounds. He probably won this fight 1 round each on the scorecard.
10, 11, 12, bro.
He actually won 2 rounds each on the scorecard, and it's very clear. Look at the damage that was.
Come on, man.
He got cards. And it's very clear. Look at the damage that was.
Look at the stamina though. This was the difference. This was the equalizer. He had 35%. I was at 72. Just man, man. Look how many punches we threw too. Threw a lot of. You can't throw 793 no more. I threw 793 punches and had 72% of my stamina. That is a problem. That is a problem. That is a big problem. Oh my goodness, bro. But nonetheless, this version and tweak it. Damn. That version and tweak it, bro. I'll take it, bro. I'll take it.